What the fuck is going on with Vito? What the fuck is he thinking?
Well, it started with Frog Tone. Like, he put out, I guess, a finished page of Super Killer, but with the dialogue removed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, this looks so damn good. And then Frog Tony began dissecting it. Like, there was like problems with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Vito went like, "You're too dumb to review my comic." Then Riley chimed in with, "No, these are good art critiques. Fuck you. I'm going to risk an assault charge at Hackamania."
You know what would have been a
And
good response to me? You're
what?
right, but a speech bubble is going to cover it, so it doesn't really matter.
You would think that's a sane reaction.
Like, you're right, but it's not going to matter in the end because of the speech bubble or because of lettering or whatever. You're not going to notice it.
Yeah, and shoot, what else? And then, so yeah, apparently he freaked out about Riley, quote unquote, threatening him, and he annoyed Dick about it. He annoyed basically everyone he knows about it, and he called Patrick Melton, the guy who's hosting, who arranges Hackamania, and
Yeah.
like begged him for protection or something. And all Patrick said was, "Well, there's going to be security there. I can't really do anything other than that." And then Vito went on biggest problem to say, "Don't worry, I'm still doing Hackamania. Patrick Melton promised he'll stop hecklers. He'll protect me."
Well, he said he'd promised he'd take care of it.
You mean this biggest
This-
problem in the universe?
Yes, actually. Do we have the clip?
I think I gotta find it. Nobody has timestamp. The only one someone had a timestamp for in the comments was when he comes back. So I'm gonna go
He
back.
says it like he says it like 20 times.
Yeah, I think this.
I can maybe get you a
from
clip.
the look on Dick's face, I'm gonna assume this is in the middle of that conversation.
Yeah. And then Patrick did a stream today saying, "No, I promised Vito nothing. I just said there is security at the place. I can't stop hecklers. In fact, hecklers often make the show better." So, but Vito just like Vito was literally in the chat going, "No, Patrick promised me things." Wow, Patrick Live is going, "I promised Vito nothing."
Yeah, I mean that sounds like Vito, right?
Yeah,
Vito has a way of how do you say stretching the truth.
Yeah, he wants to save face at all costs. So he lies, but the lies he tells are like debunked immediately, like sometimes as he says them. It strikes me as crazy behavior because if I was him, I'd be I was caught in a lie, I'd be like, "Okay, I'm just upset."
Yeah, I mean some of the things he does. Ooh, that's not right. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's also Vito, so like, I mean, I kind of get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he's upset about the comic book pages, but then he just like he lets everything else around it spiral him out, and he just starts shotgun blasting his emotions at everyone, and then you get people like Dick looking at him like this. It's like,
yeah, he self-destructs. That's what he was doing today during the whole. We'll see if during the Melton stuff.
Do you guys have any clips of that? Because Melton doesn't do replays.
No, but I might know a guy.
Yeah, look through Twitter, see if you can find anything.
Okay.
Why is this? What's going on here? Why is Chrome acting like a fucking weirdo?
Oh, I should mention, it's like Vito has this weird sleep schedule where he goes to bed at like 11 a.m. and sleeps till the afternoon. But he like called into Melton's show when it was like noon something. So he for him, he got out of the middle of the night to call into Patrick's show to be like, "Okay, I paraphrased what you said. I can't explain what Mitt and Riley have done to me because it will just get worse. I'm fine with still doing Hackamania." It's very bizarre.
He was being extra dodgy on what they did to him. that evil Riley and Mint.
Yeah, I was kind of considering hitting up Riley, see if he wanted to jump on. So maybe he could tell his side. What the fuck did Riley do that is so bad that that Vito can't?
Riley put his number.
Vito did it first.
Yeah.
Oh, Vito did it first?
How
Yeah, Vito
since Vito
tweeted it out.
reposted my retweeted my post for tonight and then deleted it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Vito put out his number, so Riley made the shirt with his
Hold on.
number as a response.
How did you get a screenshot of that?
Yeah. Oh, Till, before I forget, the thumbnail for the
Oh.
show.
I see what
The
you
old
did
one.
there. I see. It was here's a screenshot of him reposting the show.
Vito.
Vito, why would you do this? Why would you do something like this?
He's unhinged, this man.
I think something's going on.
That's
great.
very.
That's wonderful. Why would he
That's
do such a
authentic.
thing? You know, part of me like is going like, he's gonna think like we hate him, but like Vito, you just don't do this stuff. Like people keep telling you over and over again, stop reacting this way. It's literally like I know Vito doesn't see it this way, but this is how we kind of saw ourselves when we were doing Legion of Dude, which I feel like we kind of accomplished our mission more or less. Which our mission as for Legion of Dude was to get people to stop putting their fucking StreamYard link in their chat and letting random retards come on their show.
Right. That makes sense.
And we
the whole
accomplished that.
thing.
Also to make fun of these people. But that was like a secondary mission, you know?
Yeah.
Riley, in a kind of roundabout way, his mission is to get people like Vito to just stop taking everything so seriously and stop fucking reacting like a fucking crazy person.
Yeah.
I think Riley's just trying to drum up interest for the show, and Vito freaks out because it rubs him the wrong way.
Yeah, because everything rubs Vito the wrong way. I get it. Like, you know, some people are just, you know, a little, how would you say, high-strung. You know? So I get it, but it's unnecessary. There's no reason for this. Yo, what up, familiar human?
Hey, God damn it. Talk about
Ain't you a horse for sore eyes?
Yeah, you got, wait, hang on. Are you guys still talking about gay shit?
Yeah,
well, we're talking about Vito.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So,
Something
all
else.
right, totally gay shit. All right, that's good. That's the only reason I'm here.
Well, did you hear from the human? Vito crashed out Friday and then today. And
Vito's been crashing out the whole time I've known about Vito.
That's true.
So
That is true. But he almost got himself uninvited from Hackamania. Now, if you guys don't know, Hackamania is Patrick Melton from Nobody Loves Onions and Carl from Who Are These Podcasts, like little festival. You know, they've been doing a lot of these. You got DabbleCon and Hackamania. They are kind of like sister festivals they do every year. So they're doing one in Vegas, and Dick and Vito are scheduled to perform at Hackamania. And Vito is backed out because Riley said he was going to, quote, risk an assault charge to ruin Hackamania.
Dude, that's all the more reason to go.
Right?
Why would he be a fucking faggot about it?
Dude, even Patrick Melton was like, what are you talking about, Vito? He's going to get more people to like watch the show and like buy the streams and come to the event.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? He's like, he's not gonna hurt you. This guy's obviously goofing around. But let's hear some from Vito.
Fucking highway signs to just add an arrow.
Yeah, did they take it down? They put it
No,
back
I think
Oh, let's go a little.
Tell them that you're critiquing their critique.
you can critique. You can say I don't like that she moved between panels.
All right, so this is where he's bitching about Frog Tony's criticism. Skip a little further ahead.
jarring movement because that would have meant they spawned 3 by just sport
comic in some.
like one guy who had been fighting a campaign.
Well, 1 month in war is a long time.
I don't know. It feels kind of weird for a guy to be like, "Yeah, I'm a grizzled veteran. I've been here 2 months."
What's wrong with
I
that?
want to call in and see what's going on. I said, "Did you?" I think he denied it. He's like, "No, I don't know what happened."
Yeah, right.
Where the fuck
Why
is
were you
this?
scaling it down?
I'm
It's during super chats,
Maybe
I
Tune's
believe.
like,
where
really
the juiciest
super-
stuff is.
wasn't going to Hackamania
No,
anymore.
There we
I
go.
said, I don't think.
All right. I knew I was pretty
All right,
close.
cool. Oh, before we get into this, Johnny, did he take any shots at you during this podcast? I heard that happened.
You guys
Oh
treat
yeah,
Twitter.
I sent in a super chat saying I got banned from the WATP Discord like a couple years ago, I think, when I was arguing with the mod, that Vito isn't a pedophile, but then Vito was like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, Johnny Rocket's on my side. And then Dick goes, well, why do you have him banned? And why are you saying he kept the money? And it's like, well, I thought Johnny Rocket was on my side. He just, yeah. And at some point after Frog Tony's art critique, and I think maybe as Riley was making the "I'm gonna risk an assault charge" joke, he said that Johnny has your money. So it's all three of us basically happen to Vito at the same time, and then he does this show where he throws a tantrum.
Well, he's
But
getting
Johnny, you
shot
didn't
at from
do
all
anything.
angles.
Like Frog Tony, okay, I don't know why you would be upset, but I get why someone like him might be upset that Frog Tony was critiquing his art. I get it. I get it why he might be upset that Riley keeps trolling him. I get it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is he upset that he threw you under the bus?
I don't know. I think he in hindsight now, I think he was trying to recruit me against Frog Tony and Riley, but he then
He
went,
was trying to
"Whatever, John
recruit
Steve,
you?
whatever."
What is, dude?
Is this
Vito, you
fucking
gotta
Game of
stop,
Thrones?
man.
What are we talking about?
Vito
It's
isn't
comics.
Vito isn't a Cold War. It's not even comics. It's podcasting. Like this doesn't really
it's a
have
little comics.
That's the public aspect of the war. The real war is happening behind the scenes, where these guys are
That's
just
true.
arguing in Discord servers, and Riley just winds Vito up, and Vito just fucking puts himself out there on a hook to do it. This is self-defeating behavior. And he should listen to me. I'm a doctor. It says it right there.
He is a
Vito's
doctor.
Vito's face looks like a really large ball sack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Like one.
Those hanging balls.
He does have a lot of jowl.
Blocks like this fucking insane.
Mike Hunt says Riley's after Vito's gym. That sounds kind of gay. But, you know, to be fair, the thumbnail for tonight does imply a gay rape.
True.
Oh, we're graping now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you haven't heard this part yet. Vito, how to put it this way? Vito's comeback to all of Riley's trolling was to say that he was going to rape Mint.
That's
Yeah.
not really
Wait. Who
comeback.
said that?
Vito.
No.
Said that he was gonna do it?
Yeah, that was his comeback to Riley going, I'm gonna ruin
Shut up.
Hackamania
His dick
for you."
can't even get past his belly.
I
don't
mean,
know that.
and Mint doesn't have a penis, so I don't think he's gonna like really.
And she's of age. He won't
Also,
get up
she
for
has
it.
a boyfriend.
Main
He
thing.
wouldn't
He
get
said she's
hard
of
for it.
age.
She's
I
too
fucking
old.
got- I didn't hear that. I wasn't listening.
Too old.
You know when you go like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting.
Yeah.
I'm tired of getting pinged from these people all day long because I'm getting like a million pings from
No,
Frog Tony.
I don't have
So
that.
I just go, okay, I'm just gonna block him, so I stop getting notifications.
Do you have your?
from
Does your
him.
phone make noise when you get?
Stop
when you get
simping,
pinged
Yeti.
on Twitter.
It makes I get like a little pop up or whatever.
So
when
shut
I
that off.
When I check the notifications tab, it goes like, here's 20 new things for Frog Tony. I finally go, okay, I'm tired of hearing from Frog Tony today, and I can
Yeah.
block him, and then I don't have to see that. And then if I want to see what Frog Tony's saying again, I can unblock him. You guys are so weird about Twitter blocks. It's so
we're
weird.
overreacting.
Now we golden.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Then
Yeah,
That's
then
what
what
I was
happened?
talking about.
So let's stay in the world of
No,
overreacting.
What do you mean then? What
Did
happened?
someone tell someone that they weren't coming to Hackamania anymore?
That's completely unrelated to comics.
Did it happen? Did it happen?
Is it, Vito? Is it? Come on, man. Like, I want to be on your side, because in spite of yourself, I like you. The same reason why I like Mersh. All the reasons why people hate Mersh is the reasons why I like Mersh. All the reasons why
Wait,
people hate Vito is the reasons why I like Vito.
Wait, did they both fuck cats?
Neither
Well,
fuck cats. We'll just say this.
Who knows?
They do have an
Unconfirmed.
unhealthy obsession with cats. We'll say that.
That has not been confirmed. So
Is that thing I saw on the Discord about Mersh losing his PayPal? Is it true? And is
Yeah.
it recent?
Yeah, Gabe Hoffman got his PayPal taken down somehow and bragged about it.
Recently?
or he took credit for it at least.
Yeah, I think it happened like yesterday.
Yeah.
Today or yesterday.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Mersh says he knows why, and he didn't say it was or wasn't Gabe Hoffman, but
I don't know who that Gabe Hoffman is, but that's fucked up.
Gay Hoffman?
He's this rich guy that lost a bunch of money betting Tesla would fail.
Oh shit, we got money. Mike Hunt for $2. His dick is sounding like a father already. He really is. It's weird watching him go through the transformation. Starts talking about his girlfriend as his wife. It's like, I never thought I'd hear Dick say something like that.
Dude, you gotta do it Australian.
To Australian, that's what, like,
Sound
$1.
like a father already, mate. I can't.
Your Australian accent's awful.
It's-
Wait, Kyle,
Hey, Mike,
do
Kyle,
that again.
What are
Do
you
that
talking
again.
about?
Do that again.
Dick is sounding like a father already, mate. I barely speak English. You want me to do accents?
yes, I want you to do all the accents.
you need to do way more
Okay.
accents, bro.
I got South Africa now. A bullion dollars? I know they say that. A bullion?
A
A
bullion.
building? I got
They're
into
like
the building.
Dutch.
I entered the building. It was a big building.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
I made Yeti mad in the chat because I was calling him a simp for a minute.
Okay, not Canadian.
Not Canadian.
Hi, buddy. I'm gay, buddy. Wanna fuck my
worse.
ass, buddy?
Okay,
Wanna
now do
boot-
Boston.
Wanna boot my ass? You wanna fuck, buddy?
Mike Hunt says, "How'd you get an AI voice?"
It's
in me?"
honestly not that bad.
It's terrible, Kyle. It's the
It's
worst I've
horrible.
ever heard.
It's the fucking
It's
worst.
the worst.
Yes. Should be.
Absolute worst.
On the same day?
Yeah,
It did.
yeah.
Did I tell you that I wasn't going to
Yo,
Hackamania
wanker.
anymore?
No, I said
Yo,
I don't think I
wanker.
want to go to Hackamania.
Wank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
On
I'm
the same day.
rough
right.
in it.
A wanker.
Mike Hunt says Dick is chastising Vito like a disappointed father. That's because in a lot of cases, Dick has to act like Vito's dad. Like it sucks. Like I would be so mad if I was Dick, because like how often he has to like play father to some of these people. It's
Vito-
ridiculous.
Vito has never grown up. The man has fucking Funko Pops out the ass. You know that. I know that. We all know that.
No,
He's
he actually.
No. The
you know,
Funko Pops were sent
It's a-
in by fans. Vito has a
That's
bunch of
even
like
fucking worse.
Japanese games
Yeah,
in his department.
he vehemently hates Funko Pops.
That's why you should definitely send
Story.
him more.
He looks like an
No.
inverted Funko Pop, like the
He has
head is the head. I don't know.
A little bit.
Anyway, he's past the fatherable stage. He ain't gonna learn.
No, probably not.
He's too
Has
old
nothing
for
to
that.
do with this.
Schnauzer says Vito has no bathroom door. I've been meaning to join the Hack the Movies Patreon just so I can get the video of Vito apartment tour.
Oh my god.
He gets to see the infamous shower bathroom door.
Oh god, I don't know if I'm ready to see that.
There's gotta be piles of laundry fucking everywhere.
I'm sure he at least cleaned that up.
Right.
Right? Right? Right?
I think he's just like a hoarder.
Perhaps.
I've seen parts of his house. It's just a big old hoarder.
Comic
It has
shit.
nothing to do with the comic
wait.
stuff.
Is that
Just-
hat official merchandise or is that Riley's?
I think somebody sent him a Rippaverse hat, yeah. Because it does say
Official.
Rippaverse, yeah.
Gay.
See?
Just go do a show on your own
No, I
that
mean,
you wanted to do,
yeah, I really wanted to do it.
and you canceled it.
I talked to Melton, and he convinced me not to cancel it.
But you talked to me first,
What
right?
do you say, Vito?
Yeah.
What was the thinking there?
I was telling you I was upset and I didn't want to do the show anymore.
Okay.
Dude, Dick sometimes treats him the way you treat a girlfriend. Where you're just like, okay. you're like, I see so many things wrong with what you said, but
Yeah,
it's not worth fighting over. I'm just gonna let you have it.
we just need to move past that.
Yeah. Okay.
And it had nothing to do with any of the comic
Not at
blocking all your friends.
Not even
on Twitter?
Not even 1%. Not even 1 iota.
Did it have anything to do with internet arguments at all?
No.
Really?
Internet arguments?
Yeah. Did it have?
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to say X'd it out. I see. I'm from the future.
Yeah, I
Vito.
don't know about that.
I know what you say after this. I'm a time traveler, motherfucker.
Anything to do? Did it start on
Forward.
Twitter?
One
Did it have
second
anything
at
to
a
do with
time.
internet
It had to
arguments
do
at all?
something with a message
Yeah.
I got from somebody. I said, well, if that's what's going to happen at Hackamania, I don't want to go.
And this is like a some kind of crazy unknown stalker.
When Riley sends me a message that
Oh,
says, I'm
okay.
going, I no longer, what do you call it? I'm willing to risk an assault charge at Hackamania to interfere with the show,
Yeah.
and I will ruin Hackamania for everyone just to get at you.
That sounds awesome.
This is hilarious.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Do it.
Like, why aren't you like planning this behind this? Like, honestly, why isn't this a work?
Yeah, I know. He doesn't
He-
get it. And what's funny is he praises like Ethan Ralph for like doing like WWE shit with like anti-Semitism or whatever, but like he just doesn't think to do it here
Yeah,
with the kayfabe.
I mean, that's how you defeat the whole situation. You make it
Yeah, just-
work to your benefit.
Yeah, just bring out a bunch of ladders, do a ladder match all of a sudden. Fucking call it good.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious if Vito just like ripped off his shirt and he's got like fucking knee pads and shit on it. And he's
Well, today on Twitter, Vito dared Riley to come to Hackamania, so he might. Who knows what he'll do there? Who knows?
Who knows?
Ain't gonna do
Probably
shit, you
nothing.
fucking fat retards. Ain't gonna do shit.
No, Vito will bring a gun, and this is the finale
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
biggest problem.
A Nerf gun.
Goes down like Ed Dwyer. Oh Jesus! Don't do it, Vito.
Fat John.
I go, okay, well, then I don't want to do the
Fat
show.
John Wick.
Yeah. So it's my
John
problem.
Thick.
Wick.
John Thick.
He's
John
just
Tick.
he's just rolling and shooting people, but he's big and fat.
It looks like slow motion, but it's not actually slow motion. It's just regular motion.
Yeah.
Problem then.
A sumo
No, I
match.
just told you I
Nacho
don't want to
says.
do the show. I mean, you can't do the show without me, right? I mean,
Well,
you
I have to,
could.
Vito, because people bought tickets and they're coming in and they're flying in. So if you just
Mhm.
bail, I still have to try to do something to serve the people that came in. So that's why I'm asking for the thought process behind calling me and saying, I'm not doing Hackamania anymore because it's not fun for me.
Yeah. I'm not going to do a show if the purpose of the show is for somebody to assault me during the show and
then stop
ruin the
agreeing to doing
show.
stop agreeing to do live shows or stop arguing on Twitter.
So do you want me not to do Hackamania?
See, he's
I talked to Melton
asking
and I said, hey,
to be
some
told
guy's
not
telling
to
me
do
he's going
it.
to ruin Hackamania.
I don't get
He
this.
did that all day, like fighting with people with Patrick Melton and Dick to get them to cancel him first.
Get an excuse.
So he could be the victim. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to quit, so he tries to make people fire him.
Why though?
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, just don't do it. Like, I'm sure Dick could do it with Carl or Patrick or whatever. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, he does crossover shit with Carl all the time. If you don't want to do it, just don't do it. It's not like... It's a bigger deal when you agree to something and then kick and scream and drag your heels all the way to the fucking finish line. Just... Like, that just makes you somebody people don't want to work with.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be that.
I don't know, man. I just feel like they're leaving a lot of money on the table, not just like embracing the work and like doing a oiled up sumo match for like
I absolutely agree,
live
Kyle.
audience, a lot of money.
But Vito is never going to do that in a million years. I think he should turn this shoot into a work, and it would benefit them all very greatly.
yeah,
But
it would look good.
instead, he went on Patrick Melton today and just fucking whined and like lied and implied essentially about what Riley's doing. It's like he's just trolling you. Stop giving into it. People only have the power you give them.
It's all I gotta say about it. Just it's hard pretending I care.
Yeah.
And he can assault me during the
He
show.
can't stop looking. That's all.
No, he can't. He's obsessed.
Can I? I can. Anyway, I can barely keep paying
The
attention.
person you
to
know who fucks with you, though, who you're arguing with in DMs, in group DMs, and everyone can see.
And I've never said I want to assault him or ruin anything he's doing.
Yeah, you said you're going to send him to prison.
I never said I was going to send him
Yeah,
to
you
prison.
did. We all heard it. You said, I'm going to send you to jail.
I said, if you do this thing,
Uh-huh.
I will respond by calling the police.
I just want to
So
know.
that's just me telling him, don't do this thing.
I just want to know, when you agree to do a show, and you pitch it for months, and then you have an internet argument with someone, where the thinking jumps to, hey, I'm not doing the show anymore because I'm having another fight with Riley.
If
I'm not
someone
doing the
is
live
coming
show
to the
anymore,
show-
so fuck everyone who bought tickets and who's flying in. I'm not going to be there.
If I have to risk being assaulted at the show, then I'm not going to do the show. But thankfully, Melton told me that I don't have to worry about it.
But you still do. You could still be assaulted.
Okay. So if I could still be assaulted, I'm not going to do the show.
I just want to know, I want to get a good understanding of where the bar is when you're starting fights online.
What fight did I start?
All this stupid comic book shit that was happening all week.
And I started a fight that results in someone saying they're going
Thank
to
you,
assault me in
Dick.
Hackamania.
That's what we
Right.
all thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so Riley said he's going to assault me in Hackamania. I said, okay, then I don't want to do Hackamania.
And that's fine to you.
100%. Because I'm not going to do a show where if the purpose of the show is to humiliate me and fucking assault me on
But
stage.
you,
You're doing one right now. Isn't that kind of what biggest problem has turned into? Not because a dick has been trying to do it, just because you push yourself in this corner and then everybody, it's the internet. People are going to like, oh, he's showing weakness. We got to push on that weakness.
Oh, I'm just seeing now. Apparently, Patrick Melton revealed Vito messaged him asking to revoke Riley's tickets.
Oh, I think the funniest thing Patrick Melton could do is give
What?
give Riley full VIP passes.
Yeah, backstage.
Yeah.
That'd be the funniest thing to do. Just have somebody with a phone on stream follow this motherfucker.
agreed
When
to
a guy
do the show.
Sure. And then Melton told me that I don't have anything to worry about, and I said, okay, if you can give me that assurance, that's
I
fine.
love it that he kind of personifies himself in the story as just being real chill about it. You know, he wasn't being chill about anything. He was yelling, this is gonna, you gotta stop this.
Patrick, help me, please. He's going to rape me. Patrick, you need to kill him for me.
It's so ridiculous. It's so fucking ridiculous. Why the fuck did I do that?
Assurance of what?
That I'm not going to get assaulted during the show, and that nobody's going to interrupt the show, and I don't have to deal with that. I can just perform.
Then why did you call me about it?
Because I was telling you at the time, I assumed that nobody was going to care, and that it would just be like, just let anything happen to you. And I was like, well, I'm not going to deal with that, so I'm just not going to go.
Then why did you agree to do the show in the first place?
Because I never thought anybody was going to say, I'm going to assault you at Hackamania. I didn't expect that. That was really like out of left field. I thought I had patched everything up with Riley, and then out of nowhere he goes, I'm willing to risk an assault charge to ruin Hackamania.
I mean, I got to tell you, it's very bizarre. Like, obviously, I don't know if you...
Fun.
I know you always return to this fun shit. Like, no one else's plans matter if you're not having fun.
All right. Great show.
Don't agree to do a show if you're just going to bitch out.
All right, great show. I didn't bitch out. I'm doing the show.
Then... What was this?
Why'd you took the phones off?
See,
Oh.
this is where Dick is
Walks off for
pulling
2
up.
minutes. It's crazy.
Okay.
Dick is pulling up the text messages that Vito sent him, and that's when Vito Gibson leaves.
Huh.
That's so gay.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting the next issue of his comic book anymore.
Well, it's coming out in 8 years, so
8 years?
Yeah, he could go through 3 more redemption arcs before then, John.
Oh, God.
the next issue of Super Killer is getting harassed by a fat kid.
I bet I could have a movie out before he gets Super Killer 2 out.
Have fun.
Mr. Poop Snorkel for 2. Tape Dick...
Back into...
Takes like what the fuck?
All right, here he's back.
All right, you done being a faggot?
I don't know where Vito is going to stay this
Projection.
year or who's going to heckle Vito.
All right, you done being a
Who's he talking about? Himself.
I don't know.
Let's do the show.
Do what show?
Can we do a
I mean,
fucking
it's these
comedy
constant
show?
tantrums
Can we do a
that,
comedy
I'm fighting with
show?
Riley again. All right, so I'm not going to Hackamania. Okay.
Do you want to do a comedy show?
Do you?
Yeah.
Then stop fighting with these guys on DMs.
Stop fucking having this thing where, hey, anybody can say anything they want to Vito. It's
Yeah,
okay.
they can.
I don't accept it. It's not okay.
So block them. Why are you in the Clipperverse Green Room chat if this is what it's going to do?
Why is a guy? Because I need to know what the fuck's going on.
What do you
That
don't?
is weird,
Well, now I know that a
actually.
guy has plans to come, and he said very specifically, "I'm going to ruin Hackamania. I don't care how many
He's
people."
going to have novelty scissors again.
He
He's
says,
going to ruin. He's going to
I
ruin
don't know
his
what he's
novelty
gonna do.
fucking
Okay, so
scissors.
maybe he'll fuck around. I don't know, but when he says,
Novelty.
"I'm willing to risk an assault,"
I picture for some reason
He's
like I picture like when he's doing the scissor thing, I'm picturing the Big Lebowski. You know, when he's like running a place with the people running a place with the scissors. I just picture Riley
nihilist.
Yeah.
How has Vito been on the internet this long and not grown any amount of fucking thick skin?
No, and what was I gonna say?
Well,
like,
he has plenty
and
of thick skin,
Riley's
just
doing-
not metaphorically.
Riley is saying these things because he wants to get a reaction from Vito.
Exactly.
He knows exactly what to say to get Vito to bitch out and make a scene and make it all about Riley. Some sort of vaguely comical physical threat.
He should not have been in their chat room.
Yeah.
I find it weird. He doesn't block Riley, the guy he's supposedly terrified of, but he does block me. That's weird to me.
I don't get it either. It's all stupid.
Assault charge.
Yeah.
I'm going to ruin
He wasn't
Hackamania for
always,
everyone
like-
to try and get at you.
This bad.
Well, he's getting old and scared of it. I think if it wasn't for Dick, I think he would be a shut-in by now.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, he kind of is one already. Like, he goes to Dick's, he goes to Costco, and then he
He goes to
Eats.
markets and stuff.
Well, don't forget the buffets.
Breakfast,
Those are
yeah, the
Oh, yeah, the
buffets.
buffets. Buffets. The
All you
buffets.
can eat.
He does, I think he's done 3 buffet streams. I think that's probable.
And I go, wow,
What
that's...
happened to your big storm off? Like, this is like the I'm not doing Hackamania storm
I'm
off.
here to
Oh, here I am
perform. I'm here
again.
to fucking perform and do comedy.
Dude, I love it when Dick has enough of his shit.
I feel you, Dick. I feel you. This is so dumb.
Oh, this is great.
You're here to cry and fucking make drama out of bullshit. Let's do comedy, cocksucker. It's not that hard. Just be entertaining. Be fucking jovial. Look at you.
Oh, he's gonna try to turn it on Dick. Oh man, I'll be so pissed right now. I'll be like, you son of a
Come on,
bitch.
Kyle. Be jovial, man. We're doing comedy.
Yeah, funny guy.
What's wrong with
Funny
you?
guy.
None of this
Say a
drama.
joke. Tell a joke. Tell a joke right now. Be funny. Be funny.
You be funny, Kyle. You got dick shit behind you.
I'll bring my novel scissors. Fucking house.
$2 more for Mike Hunt, Australia. Says Vito trolled Antifa Vince. He's not really afraid of Riley. No, I do not believe he is either. I think he just wants to. When I was growing up, there was a term for this. It was called being a titty baby. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's being
Makes
a titty
sense.
baby. I mean, and again, I want to say, I like Vito,
Yeah.
but you're being a titty baby right now, Vito. Just relax.
He
Heard
doesn't
this?
want people coming to his house.
Then set booby
was
traps
a-
like you're in Home Alone. I don't know, dude.
You should.
Like, definitely
Vito
don't
said-
post someone's phone number and then Riley responds by putting his phone number on a T-shirt and
Oh,
selling it.
So what? Explain what happened with that.
Vito just posted
when-
his number out of anger. I don't remember what it was a response to, but he just posted Riley's
Okay.
phone number on Twitter. So Riley put his phone number on a T-shirt and put it in a store.
What the fuck?
That's how you deal with shit as a man.
How does it escalate like that? What the fuck? What were they talking about?
I just saw that and was like, well, both of them have to change their number now.
Yeah. Oh well. They
Uh,
popped their cherry. This is basically fucking.
Okay, so question
broadcast
one is
101.
Vito's address out there? Is he doxxed?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you can find it on Kiwi
Yeah,
Farms.
yeah, it's on Kiwi Farms.
Yo, what up, Ray Ray's happy? How's it going, man?
Well, I don't
Look
think
at me, what?
You look...
Riley would actually do anything like crazy. My God, Vito's pretending. He knows. He knows. He's not gonna do anything.
Mike Hunt says he has an apartment. It's more of like a townhouse. So it is a house, but it's like connected to other houses. It's like a weird in between.
Look fucking... what is
I'm
this?
pissed.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Why?
Because you're being a little bitch. I'm here to perform. I'm here to do comedy. And part of doing comedy is being professional. I want to go to Hackamania, have a real good time. And I said, you know what? I really want to do a good show at Hackamania. I really do. And then I get messages from a guy who's saying, I'm going to fuck up your show. I'm going to fucking
Yeah,
risk
that's
an
not
assault
how it
charge to get
happened,
at
though.
you.
No,
That's
it's
exactly
not
what,
how it
he said
happened.
to me. And I said, wow, that really sucks because I'm really trying to figure out how to make Hackamania a good show. And now in the back of my mind, instead of just planning for Hackamania, I have to plan for the fact that your fucking retarded clown boy is going to show up and, ooh, maybe I'll throw shit on stage. Maybe I'll shoot. I don't know. He says, I'm going to risk an assault charge to fuck up.
Now he's saying that he's implying that Riley would shoot him.
POV.
Just said it.
POV. You're Vito at Hackamania.
Dude, you're gonna lose your PayPal.
Yeah,
That's
you're
how
gonna lose your
Merch lost his
PayPal.
PayPal. You already have a logging retards on your ass. I'm not even joking. I'm just saying. That's how
That's
Merch
true.
lost his PayPal.
Wait, yeah, is fucking Larry Higgins in the chat right now? Is he watching?
Hope not.
Oh well, it's a toy gun. I disavow that behavior.
Hackamania,
There you
and I go,
Mr. PayPal.
okay, I know you want me to just go, well, it's just Riley. He might not do anything. Yeah, he probably won't. But it's still a fucked up thing to put in my head when I'm trying to plan for a fucking comedy show. I don't want to think about, oh, and I got a plan for 30 minutes in. Riley might do something retarded.
Yeah, he might.
Okay, well, it's okay. So it fucks up with my planning for the show because I'm trying to plan a good comedy show for the people who paid to be there, and they didn't pay to see Riley storm the stage with scissors and threaten to beat me up or whatever. Because that,
I mean, like, I feel like a lot of this comes down to Vito is really scared that they're gonna bomb again, and so I think in his head he might be overstructuring, like what he wants to do for the show, and.
Mhm.
He's so fragile and insecure that Riley just going like, "Oh, I'm gonna, roll up and
Yeah.
fuck with you," is like it's just destroyed his entire like plan.
But like, he should know that like, if Riley just shows up and Vito like fucking gets with a fucking zinger or just no sells it, Riley looks like a retard.
Yeah,
But
I think if Vito was in like a confident, like comfortable place in his life where he, maybe had a woman who could give him confidence.
do you
or at
feel
least,
comfortable having a lady friend?
Yeah, it
I
makes me
don't
feel.
know.
It makes me feel a lot more confident in the world for sure. Because it's like, when you're a single guy, it's just kind of like, you're like that part of your life just feels,
Right.
Maybe incomplete, maybe unstable. But when you get a girlfriend, especially for a long time, you feel a lot more like I'm moving, I'm going places. I'm on the right track.
And it doesn't take up anything.
Well, I mean,
else.
also, like, if he gets the right kind of girlfriend, she could mentally exhaust him. Where, like, when he's like around Dick, he could just be super chill and just like, man, whatever is going on the internet just doesn't matter.
That's exactly how this works. If you have the right woman, you don't give a fuck about any of this. You're just gonna do the show. You're gonna fucking do the thing you need to do, and that's it.
Yeah, I think we figured out Vito's problem. He needs a woman in his life. That's right. We need to find Vito love.
We need to find Vito a wife.
And not a tranny. 'Cause that's just not. Let's just
let's not. It's
It's
Vito.
gonna
Let's
lead
not,
to drug use.
Let's not shoot for
You're
the
right.
moon.
You're right.
We don't want meth Vito or doing heroin in his balls Vito.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Fucking-
going to be a training. It's going to be a training.
Well, let's at least get one that's post-op,
Passable.
Yeah, maybe drug use would chill him out, actually. Can you imagine, like, a smacked out Vito just like, yeah, man, like, that's just life.
Whatever.
man. It can't be weed. God knows his size.
Well, he'll lose a lot of weight on heroin because you sleep through all your hunger.
True. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
that's fucking retarded. So yeah, when I get a message from a guy who says, I'm going to fuck up Hackamania for you and the audience, I get fucking heated and I call you and I go, hey, your little clown boy who you refuse to talk to and be like, dude, can you just fucking knock it off and let us do a comedy show because you
I
think
agree with
chaos is
him.
funny.
You're being an asshole.
I'm being an asshole in what way?
Calling me.
All the ways,
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly. Because you can't discuss it.
Dude, I love that. Like, there's so many like real answers Dick could give, but he just gives calling me. That's why you're an asshole, because you called me, not because you're overreacting, not because you're potentially ruining a show that people are paying to come see. They're paying for hotel rooms, but because you called me.
That's the most
Honestly,
egregious offense.
It
At
really
this
kind
point,
of is.
just kick, like, was not thinking about it. This fucking whatever Hackamania thing. I bet there's a lot of people, like, right? There's other panelists, all of that.
Yeah,
Well, there's
right?
several
The-
shows. He's going there for an
Okay,
hour and a
would-
half show.
would-
That's what he's stressing over.
Okay, so would Vito be really a big loss? Just kick him off.
No, that's
the
what
fucking
that's what
thing.
Dick
So, like,
says
say
at
it
some
on.
point. He's like, if you don't go, I'm going anyways. I'll do the show without you.
Yeah, just
All his
fucking
problems are
kick
gonna
him.
be Aaron Imholt related, anyways. And Dick, if you need somebody who can do Aaron Imholt problems, I'm your boy. I got you. I'll give him to Johnny Rocket. He can go. I don't like to travel.
Right. I can
Vegas.
say, okay, I understand that this is just his stupid, goofy, fucking whatever, but it's still really fucking annoying that I have to go, okay, I'm already having trouble trying to figure out exactly what we're doing at Hackamania. I don't need an extra thing of, okay, and then when Riley...
It's just a fucking podcast. It would be funny if somebody interrupted it. That's why I don't understand what any of this is. It's just weird,
Because
man.
the joke isn't on you. The joke is not, hey, I'm going to fuck with Dick. The joke is, hey, I'm going to interrupt the show to try and fuck with Vito.
What does that... So fuck with me. Like, what do you mean fuck with?
I don't know. Something about risking an assault charge.
Like, when it was your house, it was like, okay, I guess he's got something with his house, but now it's like a comedy show? People heckle comedy shows all the time.
He didn't say, I'm going to heckle the show. If he said, hey, I'm going to heckle the shit out of you, I would have said, have at it, sir.
What do you think he's going to do?
I don't know. And
You
those
don't know
people-
so much that you're going to cancel going to
Gonna
the show?
drop
If
kick
it-
him
if it
on stage.
involves-
He's gonna
when it comes
he's
when
gonna
the
come
phrasing
running.
is, I'm going to risk an assault
And he's
charge,
gonna drop
that sounds
kick him.
like he's going to do
Pile
some form
drive.
of
So,
assault.
so then you're not going to show.
No,
I mean,
he's going to
so
come and
that's the
cut
part that
Vito's
pisses me
fucking
off,
head
Steve.
off is what he's going to
Okay,
do with those
some kind of
scissors.
assault.
Oh,
Call,
big ol'
call,
machete.
text. Like,
You gotta go macheting. Dude, I never watched that movie. That was like the one Robert Ruiz movie I couldn't watch. I was just like, it's too Mexican.
It's fine.
I couldn't
It's a
do
fine
it.
movie.
It's too-
I
it's too
haven't either.
Mexican.
I just said machete. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
seen that movie.
I don't want to deal with.
Machete.
I don't want to deal with any of this shit that is lower than retarded to me.
Right.
Like this is one guy screwing around and one guy throwing a fit because people were mean to about his comic book.
Says
I don't wanna-
nothing to do with the comic book at all.
It just happened on the same day
Yeah.
that you're blocking Tony.
Okay,
and
so Riley got mad that I blocked Tony, and then he goes, "I'm going to ruin Hackamania for you." What the fuck does that
it
have to do
just
with a
seems
comic
like
book?
you're fucking tripping, dude. All this stuff seems like you're fucking
No,
tripping.
here's what it comes down to: is I'm trying to do this with like the smallest semblance of professionalism, and part of that is, look, we goof around, we're fucking around, whatever. But at the end of the day, I want to do a good show. I want to entertain people, and I don't want to have to think about, oh, and Riley's going to be a part of it because he told me he's going to interject into the show and assault me and fuck up. And in his very specific words, I'm going to ruin Hackamania for everyone else. I don't care how much it pisses everyone else off as long as I can get at you, which was basically what he said. And I said, okay, well, then if you're going to ruin Hackamania for everyone else by
then
me
I'm
being
gonna ruin
there,
it first by not going.
wouldn't it be better if I just don't go and then he doesn't have a reason to ruin it for everyone? I mean, he's going to ruin it anyway. That was his intention.
I don't want to say insane because it's insulting, and I don't know where this is coming from,
Yeah.
but none of it makes any sense. It's definitely not professional. There's light years from professional.
What's unprofessional?
Quitting?
I didn't.
Okay.
Is the show happening? I briefly voiced concerns to Patrick Mellon, and Patrick Mellon said, you have nothing to worry about. So then said, okay, then never mind.
Okay.
Does anybody actually give a shit if Vito shows up to this or not? Other than the
I'm
fact
doing the
that
show.
it
Just
may
so I
be
briefly
entertaining.
called you and
Well, the show was advertised as Dick and Vito have a segment on it, so at least some of the people who bought tickets would be pissed that Vito wasn't there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
but
heard
this
that
is-
people were asking for refunds now after Dick's little appearance on Nobody Likes Onions today.
I think that was kind of a joke.
I don't know. I've seen some people that are
Like-
saying that like there were like a couple of VIP tickets for like returned or asking
Oh,
for
yeah?
refunds.
I don't.
It
I don't
could be a
understand.
joke, but I don't know.
I don't understand this. Like the fact that Riley is fucking with Vito and setting up this fucking whole bit is way more of an attraction to be like, oh shit, is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen?
Yeah. And Dick also gets that. 'cause
Yeah,
that's-
Dick totally gets it. Vito, I don't know what if he's just trying to play this up.
Maybe Dick and could Dick and Riley have been doing this together? Like,
Possibly.
hey, piss off Vito.
I doubt it. This is too much of
No,
a fucking
honestly, like
headache,
Riley
man.
doesn't need anybody to ask him to do any of this shit. He'll do it for the
Yeah.
fucking love of the game.
Yeah, dude,
Does
he doesn't
anything
give a
else
fuck.
happen? Does anything else happen? Because look, I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to be a Vito and Vito.
Well, here,
the
Kyle,
segment.
I'll do this for you.
Get it?
We're here at 2:03. I'm gonna skip ahead like 40 minutes. Okay.
I would love to rape your wife. That's saying you have an attractive wife.
What a jump cut. Oh, fuck.
I did not do that on purpose. I swear to God.
Was that just a needle drop?
Sure. It was something. It was something for sure. All right, I'm gonna
Hey,
go back in a
Rick.
few minutes because this is the thing
Yeah.
that everybody shows.
All this
I
crazy
just want to do a
stuff.
popular comedy show on stage at Hackamania. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And at this point, I'm committed to go, and I see no reason why that would change.
Okay.
Let's see. Dave Davidson for 5. Mandalay Bay said they're for fee for 5. Never mind.
Apologize for saying
Saying-
you're also letting Riley ruin.
Oh,
it.
is this
That's
ahead
okay.
of
It's
what he just
mostly my
said?
fault.
Yeah, I went back a
Diamond
little
G for
bit.
2.
Okay.
Off Vito's.
Because I believe it was just like an off the cuff comment about, like, say, for example, raping Mint's wife. Or
Mate,
Big
have
man.
supporters, but you're
That's
too busy
what it
reading
is.
all the hate.
No, they
Yeah,
talked
I
about
do
it for like
that.
a
For
minute.
2, ban
100%.
Riley.
Yeah.
This is not funny. I agree. But we don't need to ban him. Jen Wan for 5. Vito, you interrupted Dick when he was reading my super chat. You suck. Dick is saying he's still trying to help you. I'm doing the show. I have said I will do the show.
I'm trying to help you, like, emotionally, though.
Okay, emotionally, I would like people to not tell me they're going to ruin my comedy.
You got to
show.
block them. You have to block these guys.
I would also like for people to.
That's not how.
to
it works.
what?
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so funny watching like Vito's like needy idealism like just go right up like butt up against like Dick's just like practicalism. I was like, no, it's not the world. Like,
Yeah. Nah, dude, this is retarded.
that's honestly why this show is good because they are very different people just constantly butting heads.
Yeah.
I know nobody's ever on my side for anything.
No, you cannot want other people to do things. You have no.
No, but
you
I
can't-
think when I say, "Hey, it sucks," when I'm excited for a show and a guy tells me he's purposefully coming to fuck with it, it would be nice if it said, "Yeah, that is shitty," but they're not going to say that, and that's fine.
Well, you're a huge asshole. What do you mean? You want sympathy?
How it
Yeah.
works?
You're a
I just
jerk
want
to
people-
everybody.
But I don't tell people I'm going to come ruin their shit or whatever.
You said that
Look,
his girlfriend
Riley
is
is
autistic
like
and you're gonna
what,
rape her.
5'4"?
Yeah, he's a midget.
Yeah, he's a ball. He's a ball of hair
Ball of hair and sunshine.
with clippers on. That's who he is. He's not intimidating.
No, that's
He's
why it's
just-
so funny that he does all this mogging
Yeah.
shit to people.
I hope everyone in chat knew that, because otherwise watching this might not be nearly as funny or make sense.
It's not fun for people.
That's a term of endearment. Like, I wouldn't rape her if she was, bad looking.
Nah.
So this was in reference to he said like in response to something, he told Riley that he was going to rape his girlfriend. And Dick
That's
is like,
a
you
guy
can't...
who wants the things to end. Things
Right?
To end.
And now he's like, no, it was actually like I was saying something nice by saying that.
Oh. Okay, let me try that too.
Yeah. You know what?
No,
Oh, you go.
no, no.
No.
I will take it as a compliment though that you at least try.
Actually,
It's fucked up.
I do think this is the perfect counter to Riley, because he can't say anything about Vito threatening to rape his girlfriend because the whole bit is he also hates his fucking girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's not.
She's a good-looking lady, so that's why I would rape her. But I'm not going to.
The fuck? Dude, Dick gives the best like response, like reactions.
So is Dick doing a cosplay of the
No, this is a
SpongeBob pirate?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Because he does the SpongeBob song for Vito to get on the scale. But yeah, this Vito, I don't know how you think you're making yourself look like, sympathetic in any way with this shit. Like, I know you think it's funny. A lot of people are not going to. And when you say something like this, you're taking a big gamble that people are going to react poorly. And when you're trying to sell,
also, how does he think that what he's saying should be funny and what Riley does is not?
exactly, it's
It's the
kind of
same shit.
hypocritical. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basing it off his behavior with Eric July, not with him. Has he ever showed up on Vito's shit? Blue dollar bills on Vito's house or something? So far, it's only been internet, right? It's only been internet shit. So he's basing it off the Eric July stuff, which is different. Eric July is a public figure doing public events.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So far, I'm not saying he's not gonna show up
Yeah.
and try to do something like at the limit of just being.
They may
Funny.
have shown up to his house, but I don't think they did anything.
Vito's?
Yeah.
He claims they drove by and took pictures, but I don't know how he would.
What are they,
They
Google?
didn't provide proof.
They probably didn't, to be honest. Because he's tricky like
I
that.
mean, Riley should get a novelty-sized giant camera and hang.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Bring one of those powder flashes. How do I hold it?
He got his head under a blanket, like holding it out the window. That'd be great.
You out of respect.
Oof.
See, I'm saying in very nice things.
Yeah.
Is it not nice if let's be real, if somebody says, "Hey, I would love to rape your wife," that's saying you have an attractive wife.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, I guess you're right, but it's still not a compliment, Vito.
Which, in the land of demons, that's an acceptable compliment.
That's not how it works. Like, I don't know what's going on in Vito's head, but like real grape, like on a dark alley. It's usually not the prettiest women. It's just the women that were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and some crazy ass dude just like, I'm gonna get it. It's not the pretty ladies.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Am I wrong?
Well, we were laughing at it when he was making the rape jokes. It's a serious subject, but like,
Were you laughing because it's like terrible?
yeah, I say terrible shit all the fucking time for a laugh. Jokes can also be funny.
Codex, I'm not even gonna read that comment. I don't want to think about anything you put in that.
Codex,
I don't want to see it. I don't think about that.
So here's
Why
I'm
don't
feeling
we-
very uncomfortable.
Wait.
I will read the comment.
This was Still's hammer dildo, which disappeared, funnily enough. And you know who bought him? Our friend Eric Fitzpatrick.
Okay, that did happen.
Nice
yes.
guy Eric. I know, it's hard to understand, but Eric bought it and he sent it to Till. And I converted it into SS up Till's ass.
That's pretty good. It's a good ship name.
There you go. Oh, look, that's Till's face here.
It's
Near
it's
the
like season
cockpit.
1 shit, Kyle. It's too far of a
Near the
callback.
cockpit.
The current viewers aren't gonna get it.
What season are we on?
We're on season 4.
4.
Yeah, dog.
Cool.
Season
newbie.
4.
New fag.
That's why we got a set change, you know.
That's why you introduced a new character, Johnny Rocket.
New characters. New cast members, keeping the blood young. New lobsters. Vito, please, please, I'm begging you, don't become a lobster. It's not fun to boil. You seem like you think it's fun, or you think it's the right thing to do at the time, but you look back on your life, like you don't want to be counted amongst the ranks of Hormaxer and fucking
Oh, come on.
Lady
He'll be a chunky
Babylon.
lobster. Imagine all the
Would be
meat.
a lot of meat. That's gross.
Lot of
Don't make
butter.
that noise. That's really gay.
What about-
How's that? That's not even negative when you get down to it. Like, if I had a rape fantasy, I would enjoy raping your wife. That's not.
Shut the fuck up, Vito. Let's
Getting
dig it.
deep.
Yeah.
Dig it deeper. He thinks comedy is like Minecraft.
Yeah, he doesn't
That's-
realize that eventually you hit lava, right?
Or you hit bedrock, and then if you're on creative mode, you fall out the bottom of the earth.
Yeah.
In a way, that's a. Oh, well, thanks. You know, I get to have consensual sex with
That's way, way worse.
Why?
Than anything
her. No, that's,
anyone has
that's
said.
nice to say.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Super T, so for 2.
Well,
By the way, Sargon's shit, it's a little funnier because I wouldn't even do it. It's not like I would do it, like Vito is saying. I wouldn't even do it. So that's like the ultimate ugly offense, right? It's kind of different than what Vito is doing. Just straight up saying, I'll do it with your wife. And that's a compliment.
True, but every Englishman still assaulted him for it. He got fish thrown at him.
Yeah. Also, that's the first time. Well, actually, it's not the first time Vito said he'd meant out loud, but
he's got to
it's the
stop
first time
saying
in a
it.
while.
He's
Yeah.
got to
He
stop
hasn't
saying it.
There's no time to stress test these jokes.
He definitely thought about it.
Yeah.
I used to be against like focus groups, but I think Vito might be in the need of a focus group.